So for those of you who are not in the know, there is slated to be an Odyssey movie directed by Christopher Nolan. And finding out about that a couple months ago kind of spurred on my Odyssey obsession. And I'm gonna try to guess who the cast is based off of this IMDb. So the further down on this list we're gonna go is the less sure I'm going to be, but I think this list is in order of appearance. So that would mean that this guy Benny is probably Hermes. Charlize Theron would be Athena. Some websites said that she is Cersei, but it's not confirmed here, and I couldn't find any news stating such. So obviously Tom Holland is Telemachus and Matt Damon is Odysseus. Anne Hathaway almost certainly is Penelope. I don't know who John Bernthal is, but I'm going to take a guess and say he is Zeus. Mia Goth, when I looked her up, is like the youngest person on this cast list, so I'm going to guess that she is Nausicaa. Robert Pattinson, this may be a hope for me, but I really hope he's either Eurylochus or Antaeus, because I think he'd be great. I think he'd be very funny. And so going further down, Zendaya is an interesting choice. I'm gonna guess if Charlize Theron is not Cersei, then Zendaya is Cersei, which is interesting for mythology reasons. Not looking forward to her trying to seduce Matt Damon if that's the case. And so these guys under Zendaya, Logan Marshall Green, Elliot Page, John Leguizamo, sorry about that, and Ryan Hurst, I think they're going to be the named crew members on Odysseus' ship. And I think Elliot Page will probably be Eumaeus, or no, not Eumaeus, Euphaeus, the one who falls off the tower and dies at Cersei's Island. I think Samantha Morton, based on the placement on this list, is going to be Odysseus' mother, and if she is not that, then she is Eurycleia. And Lupita Nyong'o is almost certainly cast as Calypso. I would bet money on it. Not saying that's the choice I would have made, but I would bet money that she is the one who they cast as Calypso. And then we got a bunch of guys I've never heard of. I'm sure I've seen them in movies at some point, but I'm bad with names. The only one that is popping out to me is Will Young Lee, and I have no idea who we would be playing. Maybe the Phaeacian King, and Bill Irwin. I think Bill Irwin is gonna be Aeolus, because I bet you there'll be a funny relief character. Who would be Eumaeus? I could not tell you at this point. I've lost control of this list. So yeah, the only ones that I am pretty sure on are Anne Hathaway as Penelope, Lupita Nyong'o as Calypso, and probably Zendaya as Cersei. All the rest of these guys, I would have to do a deep dive in their film iconography to figure out what vibe I got, but I don't have time for that. So we're just gonna go off of vibes only. List only. Vibes list only.